Sid Wilson. What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's your favorite mask collector's favorite mask collector, AJ Good, here at the House of Masks, where we unbox and review cool stuff almost every single day, and that is exactly what we are going to be doing in today's video. And this one couldn't have come at a better time, that's what she said. So, obviously, in today's video, we are going to be unboxing a Sid Wilson mask, and word on the street is Sid Wilson is kind of a hot topic right now. Just ask the tens of people who were upset that I made a video expressing my sourceless opinion on the situation, where really I just asked some questions to make you guys think a little bit deeper than a TMZ article, and I also mentioned maybe not believing a rumor until the rumor isn't a rumor anymore. But you were wrong. Wrong about what? It was my opinion that he was still in the band, and I explained why that was my opinion, and at the time that I made that video, he was definitely still in the band. Boy, oh boy, the unhealthy delusion to just do anything to twist the truth into AJ takes an L. Just keep coping, or whatever Dory said. Alright, enough making fun of the less fortunate. Let's get serious. All jokes aside, I've seen a pretty big uptick in my sub count since this situation started, so even though I wish it was under different circumstances, I am glad to have you here. I hope you enjoy your stay, and I appreciate you. Which leads me to my next point. Before we jump into this box, I want to take a moment to say that I hope that you guys are all doing well out there. I hope that everybody is happy and healthy and just having a good day. And if you're not having a good day, that is okay, because tomorrow is quite literally a new day. And you should probably know what we say about new days around here by now. Every new day is the first day of the rest of your life. So, if today isn't the day that you want it to be, take that little bit of advice with you, think about it, apply it, and make tomorrow the day that you want it to be, okay? Now, with all of that out of the way, let's go ahead and jump on into today's package. I bought this mask secondhand after I saw it listed in my group over on Facebook, the House of Masks Hangout. I saw the price first and thought, wow, that's crazy, even if it's not a great mask. Then I saw the mask and I thought, wow, that's really crazy, because that looks like a great mask. It just so happened to be a Sid mask, and I think that I ended up buying this the day before everything became officially official. So weird timing. And a cool thing about this Sid mask is that I have only ever owned one. I have only ever owned one replica of this specific version of Sid's mask, so I'm quite excited to have another replica in my collection, because I think the one that I have, I probably got that 10 years ago now. Kind of crazy to think about, but I'm pretty sure that we got it back in the salon days. So when I was shooting videos in the salon in front of my merch wall, I think that I did a trade and I got this mask, and that was the last time that I've really even thought about adding a replica of this piece to my collection. So we've got a new one here today. I'm very, very excited. This is a mask that I never really cared too much for when it came out. I didn't really care about many of the masks from this cycle, but over the years, especially with my relationship with Sid, I have definitely grown to appreciate it. And now I think that it is one of his cooler pieces. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and jump on into the box. Now, I do see some extras right here on top. It looks like we've got maybe some sort of Mortal Kombat piece right there. I do believe that that is 3D printed, but the paint job looks pretty good on that, so that is cool. I'm not a Mortal Kombat guy, but maybe we can pass this on to somebody that is. Maybe a fan out there would like to have this, so I will figure out a way to get this into the hands of somebody that can really appreciate that. Now, we also have another piece. It looks like a blank Mick Thompson 3D printed mask. And who knows, maybe that is a project mask for the channel. I've kind of always wanted to do a Mick conversion video, especially with one of these, the later versions, not the Leather Devils or anything like that. Anything from Volume 3 on, because I do think that I could absolutely nail one of the silver, metallic, kind of rusty looking paint jobs. So maybe in the future we can get this thing done, and then I'll give that away to one of you guys out there as well. So, huge shout out to Nick for the freebies. I appreciate that. And now we have the main piece. Now, as I've mentioned over and over, this is a Sid Wilson mask, and it is a Sid Wilson mask that I've only ever owned one replica of. So I am very excited to see this thing. And of course, I'm gonna give you guys the first look. So here it is in the bag. Obviously, you probably can't see it too well. I'm gonna try my best not to take a look at it until you guys have seen it. So I will show you guys first. I will not look in the screen of the camera there. How do you feel? Is it good? Is it great? Do you like it? Do you love it? Do you want some more of it? Here we have an All Hope Is Gone Sid Transformers mask, and I'm going to turn it around and take my first real good look at it for myself right now. So, drum roll, please. Ooh, very, very, very nice. So this would have been one of the, well, I thought it was one of the static versions, but it turns out that you can actually move these eyebrows around, and obviously the jaw comes open there. It is on some hinges, so this is sick. I am really impressed with the fact that they managed to make this not look 3D printed. Like, all of the sanding and the dremeling definitely got rid of those annoying 3D printed lines. Like, you can kind of see some in this Mick mask right here. I'm sure that you guys have all seen 3D printed stuff. Everybody and their mom has a 3D printer now, and everybody's printing horrible things to just absolutely ruin all of the antique shops around me, and I'm sure around you guys as well. But this doesn't look 3D printed. This looks really, really good. It is very smooth, very clean. The paint job is fantastic. I absolutely love that. And here is the big kicker. This was only $65. How crazy is that? I mean, this is about as legit as Sids are, especially the ones that don't really move. They don't have like the servos or anything in them. This is pretty much identical. I've seen a couple of those in person, and this is it. I mean, this is really, really, really solid. So definitely a cool addition to the collection and a cheap addition to the collection, which is proof that you don't really need a whole lot of money. If you were to skip two $30 eBay specials to get one of these, I say that that's definitely worth it. I mean, 30 plus 30, that's like 4 dinners, 4 eatings outs, four whatever. You know what I'm saying. You guys can have quality pieces, you can find them for a very good price, and you can skip some stuff that's maybe unnecessary. I always hear people talking about how they don't have money, and then I see them getting like 5 awful masks because they got them for 25 bucks, and this is the way to go. It is definitely quality over quantity, especially in this sort of very niche hobby where you are getting things because you want the most accurate representation of the thing that you like, which is why you got the thing. Does that make sense? Probably not, but I think some of you guys out there maybe understand what I'm saying.
Do you know what I'm saying?
So yeah, dude, stoked to add this to my collection. As I mentioned, this is a mask that I never really cared for back in the day. I remember when All Hope Is Gone came out, I didn't really care for any of the masks. I don't think anybody on the cover of that CD impressed me, except for maybe Jim, and that's only because it was basically still just a Volume 3 mask, which I really liked, but I just thought all of them were a miss. I was very disappointed with Joey's. I was very disappointed with Craig. I hated the All Hope Is Gone Corey, and even though I have come around to appreciate that mask, I just remember how disappointed I was when I got that CD in the mail and I flipped through the booklet and I got a good look at everybody. I just didn't understand it. I mentioned Hot Topic at the beginning of this video, a slightly different Hot Topic, but that CD just reminded me of Hot Topic. It was like Slipknot took a shopping spree at a Hot Topic, and now nobody had a jumpsuit, everybody had ties and like emo, tight-fitting skinny jeans and stuff. I just did not like it at all, and I won't lie, Sid was included in that. I didn't understand the Transformers thing. I didn't think that like any sort of pop culture stuff should be making its way into the masks or Slipknot at all. So to see Sid as a literal Transformer, I just thought that that was kind of whack, but I won't lie, I really, really like it now. I do genuinely like the All Hope Is Gone Sid mask, especially after watching this interview that I've quoted over and over and over. I put it in a million videos, but you can see Sid, he's like backstage talking to the interviewer, and he's making the servos do all sorts of stuff, and nobody else had done anything like that prior to that mask. Sid was the first one that was incorporating servos and detachable jaws, and he was incorporating lights, and we saw a lot of that later on in the later Slipknot years, but that was the first. So I definitely really appreciate all of the thought and the effort that Sid put into his masks always, all the way back to the All Hope Is Gone era, and even before that. He was the one that was doing face rips. He was the one that was doing different face paint designs under his gas masks every night. Sid is and has been and will always be the one. So shout out to Sid. I love coming back to masks after decades and rediscovering some sort of new appreciation or rediscovering a love that I once had, or just gaining a first love. Like, this is probably the first time that I've ever really gotten to talk about how I've come around to enjoy this mask. So there you have it. That's the video. As always, I am going to end this one by leaving you guys with some up-close shots of this piece so that you guys can see all of the beautiful $65 detail in this thing. And then I am going to go ahead and get it thrown up into my Sid collection, and we will show it off there as well. And that will be that. So thank you guys very, very much for watching. I appreciate you. We are less than 2,000 subs away from 2K. So please make sure that you are subscribed. And that goes for people that think that they're already subscribed, because YouTube loves to unsubscribe people from my channel. So if you just go down there, take a second, click that button, make sure that you're in, I would definitely appreciate it. And do the other stuff while you're down there. Like the video, hype the video, and leave a comment. Go ahead and let me know what your all-time favorite Sid Wilson mask is down below in the comments. That's nice and easy and fun, okay? I will meet you guys down there for a general discussion. And until then, I've got to go because I am expecting company. So, until the next one, this has been AJ Good here at the House of Masks, telling you to say no to drugs and alcohol, and yes to rediscovering old masks. And I will see you guys in the next one.